final days before school. It's Monday and Wednesday is the first day of school. So I'm going to spend today making copies and getting ready for the first week of school activities. And then hopefully tomorrow I don't have to be here. Fingers crossed I get everything done today that I intended, so that I don't have to be here tomorrow and I can enjoy a nice day off. So as I go along today and get things done, I'll show you what I'm up to. See you in a minute. Being a teacher, you know that the child's transportation is likely to change occasionally, so I have printed on labels this form. It says date, name, my transportation has changed, and it says I can fill out a bus rider or car rider, going home with cousin. I can add in on this line whatever it needs to be. I've cut out each one of those labels into an individual label, and it turns it into a sticker. So they're going to take this off and stick it on their shirt at the end of the day. I've got some more to cut out here. I keep them, all of these, in a baggie, and eventually, at the beginning of the year, I'll be the one to fill these out, but eventually when kids see what I'm doing and learn how to do it, then they can teach a friend and they can fill it out for themselves. That way it's not interrupting our lessons. So this might be a system that you try within your classroom. 3 days of school all planned out, so I'm going to show you what I have planned for those days. So on the first day, here are some things I'm going to do. I got these resources off of Teachers Pay Teachers. It's all about flexible seating. So at one point in the day, we're going to be making a chart together about those expectations. During our math time, we're going to play a game called Big Ten. This will be a game that continues throughout the first 9 weeks of school that they can play when they're finished with their work. Our read aloud will be Jack and the Beanstalk, and we're going to be talking how we want our reading to grow like a beanstalk does. We will read Miss Nelson is Missing, and after we read that, we'll also create a superhero expectations chart together. In math, we'll also be doing a worksheet over change. We'll do this together, just kind of to get our feet wet back into school. And in math, we'll read Alexander Who Used to Be Rich last Sunday. During our writing time, we will work on the SC of the Scoop on Summer book. And then we'll also at some point color these papers for our Tuesday folder covers. Now for Thursday, we are going to finish up our Scoop book in writing. We're going to do the O's for our Scoop book. In math, we're going to introduce a new math game for students to play, and while they're playing this, I'm going to be doing our district's math screener assessments. We'll also be doing another coin paper. Again, I'll start off doing it with them, then I might have them work at their tables or with a partner, or do it independently based on what I'm noticing about how they're accomplishing and getting this done. We will do we will read some math books during math time. In our read aloud for the day, we're going to be talking about responsibility, and we're going to start by reading this book, What Homework? And again, we'll refer back to our chart that we made yesterday about our classroom expectations, because it's very important that you just don't create it, teach it once, and never refer back to it again. You need to refer to it often so that it really gets stuck in their head about what your expectations are for your classroom. For our word study, we're going to be doing some word ladders, and I have a short story back here that we'll answer together. And this is just, we'll do it whole group. I won't expect them to do it on their own just yet. And then for a fun activity to wrap the day up, we were going to be doing these would you rather questions. So students will stand in the middle of the carpet, and I'll read a question like, would you rather have a pet kangaroo or a pet koala? And the kids will split into two sides. So this is just a I get to know you game, and they'll have a good time playing that. So that is all I have for Thursday. In math, we will learn another new game called Addition Battle. and we will do a Math All About Me page. And in writing, we'll finish up our scoop book, the letter P, and we'll make the book, staple the pages all together. And I'll keep that book in their portfolio. We'll also have a science page. We will be doing science the other days. Also, I just don't have a paper for them. It'll be more teacher-led those days. But on the last day, they'll have a paper that they'll do in science over our curriculum. And my read aloud book will be A Chair for My Mother, and we're going to be talking about compassion and generosity and what that should look like in our classroom and in the school. And then for our fun activity, we'll also be doing word letters that day and a short story also. And then the very last activity we're going to do is a word sort, but this word sort has the students' names. So there's a website that you can go on and create your own word searches. So I just added my students' names, and that will be something fun for them to do at the end of the day before the weekend. Thank you for subscribing. If you have any questions, please comment below. I probably won't film the first 3 days of school just because it's going to be crazy. But I do plan on filming a favorites video, so please be on the lookout for that, and I'll see you next time.